Derrick Henry back at practice for the Tennessee Titans after the foot surgery that initially we thought was going to derail his season. Nope. And, hey, all the more reason, Chris, for the Titans to finish the season with a win, get the 1 seed, get a couple of weeks, and have Derrick Henry ready to go for the divisional round. Look out, rest of the AFC field. King Henry is about to reclaim his throne.
Yeah, it's amazing. Again, it just modern day medicine, rehab. I mean, all these injuries that we used to think take 2 months, they take a few weeks shorter. 4 months. It's really only 3 months. And man, Derrick Henry is a game changer, like you said. Hey, I even without Derrick Henry, I certainly think the Tennessee Titans could still get to the Super Bowl. It ain't going to be pretty or sexy. That's not what they are. But you give them the number 1 seed with some healthy receivers and no Derrick Henry, I still go, ooh, that's going to be scary. You know, again, they're another team, offense and defensive line. No team going to overpower them in that department. Really well coached, good secondary. You know, Tannehill takes care of the ball. We've seen when he has healthy receivers, they can make big plays in the pass game. You add this to the mix now, it is definitely it's no longer, a 1 seed that's a little underwhelming. It kind of goes to a 1 seed to go, oh, man, you got to go down there and stop that crew with that guy at running back now. It's huge, and it should give them motivation, to your point, this week to make sure they go put the nail in the coffin against the Houston Texans and make sure they're the number 1 seed. Because, man, what a great advantage to let him have 2 more weeks of practice to get in shape, slowly test the foot and get it going, you know, just through natural movement and rehab that way. I would think he could be really close to 100% if that formula kind of unfolds the way we think it might here.
And the Tennessee Titans have extra motivation to beat the Texans. It was Houston who came to Nashville in an ugly game. And you've said time and again, that was one where the Titans were the better team, but there were too many mistakes, too many issues, too many problems.
Right.
Texans get the win. Look, you don't deserve to be the number 1 seed if you can't beat a 4-12 Texans team. Just like we said with the Colts earlier, you don't deserve to be in the playoffs if you can't beat the Jaguars. The Titans don't deserve to be the 1 seed if they can't beat the Texans. And D'Onta Foreman, you know, he's been incredible for the Titans. Definitely. I remember when he came out of Texas, and I'm looking at his final year, 2016 with the Longhorns. He had 2,028 yards, 6.3 yards per carry. He had 2,000 yards in 11 games that year for the Texas Longhorns, and he never really found his footing. I think the Texans signed him as an undrafted free agent in 2017. You know, more proof that running backs are everywhere. And now you've got Derrick Henry, because it used to be Derrick Henry and I don't know.
We don't know.
Now you've got a guy that you can work in, who can get it done, who has confidence, and it makes that offense even better than it was before Derrick Henry got injured, because D'Onta Foreman has emerged. He had 132 rushing yards last week against the Dolphins. He's had 3 100-yard games in recent weeks. That makes the offense even better.
No doubt.
And we thought it was going to be Derrick Henry and receivers. No, now it's Derrick Henry and D'Onta Foreman, and hope A.J. Brown can be A.J. Brown like he's been. And if we can get anything out of Julio Jones, that's icing on the cake.
The icing on the cake. Good tight ends. I mean, that's where they're scary. And you make a great point. You know, they don't have to really, like, D'Onta Foreman's shown he's capable of carrying the workload. I mean, what we saw again last week against the Miami defense that had been on fire. And, you know, it can stop the run. They couldn't stop the Titans at all. And Foreman was running over people. And, man, you know, you just think about playing them. You know, here we are, the second half. Oh, my gosh, we got to tackle Derrick Henry. Oh, wait, the other guy's in. Oh, wait, the other guy's 6'1", 235. Oh, crap, we got to tackle him now. You worry about that. And then you add in, like, Dontrell Hilliard to the mix, who's more of the, you know, the jitterbug guy, can make some people miss and run for a big run. They got a nice mix of things there. The Titans know who they are. They don't leave that scope. You know, it's Vrabel. He understands how to manage games as good as anybody in football, like we've talked about. He knows how to take advantage of every rule, just like a Belichick or a Harbaugh or the great ones out there who are really into the nuances of managing the game. That's where he's special. That's where they're going to be tough. They are. I mean, you know, Derrick Henry coming back makes them, in my mind, the clear favorite to go to the Super Bowl out of the AFC. I will say that right here. I think they're the clear favorite if he's back on that football team come divisional weekend.
It's amazing to think that, that they could be in that position. But credit to Mike Vrabel, who's getting lost in the Coach of the Year shuffle, and he doesn't care.
You're right.
That's the thing. He doesn't care.
Yeah,
he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's got one prize in mind, and that is win a Super Bowl. But that team is going to be very dangerous, and they held it together. They never gave up. That's the Patriots mindset coming through. When a guy gets injured, there is no long face. There's no, oh, woe is us. There's no, oh, it's not our year. Oh, well, at least we tried. It's, let's keep going.
Yeah.
The standard is the same. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pressing. We're going to keep trying to win football games. And here they are in a position where they have a potentially easy path, easier than we ever thought it would be, to the Super Bowl if Derrick Henry is indeed returning. And that is great, great news for the Tennessee Titans. And it does make, think about it. You got the Titans. You got the Bills, who have played better recently.
Right.
You've got the Chiefs, who had the 8-game winning streak.
Yeah.
You've got the Bengals, who are really feeling good about themselves right now. You have the Patriots still lingering. Holy crap. What a playoff field we have in the AFC.
Yeah, you put it that right there. You just go, those 5 teams you mentioned there, I don't care who it is. Any of the 4, I'll take in divisional weekend with any kind of matchup. Those are all, to me, certainly the teams I look at to be the most viable contenders to go to the Super Bowl in the AFC. It's these 4 you see right here, along with Buffalo, no doubt about it. And it'll be interesting. There's still some ways all these teams can get the number 1 seed. I do think it's interesting, and I think it's cool that the Bengals are sitting out Joe Burrow. I literally yesterday was in my podcast, and early on in the podcast, Mike, I'd gone, I don't know, if I was the Bengals, I might just think about resting guys here. I would. And, my buddy Ahmed Fareed is like, well, they can still win the number 1 seed. And I went, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, maybe, I'm not sure. But I think they evaluated the situation for their football team and went, wait, some of the things we need to happen for us to be the number 1 it's not likely to happen. Let's just make sure we're at our best for the wild card game and go from there. And hey, one of their issues is Joe Burrow does get hit too much still. So I think that was a wise decision by Zach Taylor and company there in Cincinnati.
And they still may win that game. The Browns aren't going to have Baker Mayfield. They'll go with Case Keenum, and who knows? When you look at how lifeless the Browns were on Monday night, maybe you can beat Cleveland with backups, because they're really limping into the final few steps of the race, and it doesn't look good. So that may be part of it as well. And it is a calculated, strategic decision. But they still could end up getting the victory. And even if they do, it's going to take a lot for them to get the number 1.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.